back to my channel. You are welcome to EhBUN's So sorry. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you guys again. How have you guys been? And if today is your first time of joining or tuning into my channel, what? Where have you been? What took you so long? Why did you drag this long? Cut the drama, guys. You're welcome to my channel for the first time. You know what? Maybe I'll be ringing a bell here for my first time. I'll be ringing it for you. But either way, you're welcome to my channel. I'm glad to have you guys. Have you seen my last post? If you have not seen it, please, I'll put the link in the description below, so you can just click on it and watch it. So please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. We are going to 1,000 subscribers. We can do this, guys. So let's subscribe. If you've not liked any of my videos, please feel free to like them, share the link too, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you get notified as soon as I drop a video. So guys, I wanted to bring small drama to the blog today, but you know, I'll still try to conceal all the emotions in my body. Should get okay. So without wasting so much time, let's get right into this video. Okay, so just from the title, settle the scores. Do you understand? Score all the goals. Back penalty was throwing when you're coming. Just make sure that you settle it. Good. So I brought this for my viewers who have been to my blog itself. We've discussed this topic before, and we've had a lot of feedbacks on the topic. So I thought to bring it to the general public, and for those people who didn't get a chance to read it that time, I'm bringing it back now. So it says settle the scores. And now that we are already at the latter month of the year, the Ember month, so I thought I could just do this again for the fun and so that we can all learn at the same time. So settle the scores. Now settle the scores is about doing all the right things you need to do. Tick all your I's, dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Dot your I's and cross your T's before going into your marriage. Discuss everything you want to discuss. Now I'm not just doing this for couples to see this, I'm doing it for prospects too. Young ladies who are hoping to get married soon, young guys who are also ready to get tied the knot soon. So this is just for you to get what you need to get done on time, know what you need to know, basic informations you need to know, sitting down to talk about issues that may affect or issues that might likely come up in your marriage, and you know that you guys might need to want to talk about it and all that. Now this is just going to be like some sorry if you see me looking down, I'm trying to access my phone, so I'm sorry. So topics or things, issues that intending couples or people in a relationship who are vying to get into a marriage should talk about before their marriage or their wedding day and all that. So okay, so if you have a situation where any of this, your partner should travel down to your location, and if it's that you both are traveling down from different countries or different places or states, it is important that you guys arrive at the airport on time. Do you understand? Arrive at the airport. If as intending couples and you're getting ready for your wedding and the need arises that any of both of you is to travel, be sure to do that early enough. Or any of your spouse that gets tense easily over early arrivals at venue, please be sure to arrive at the airport on time. and don't arrive late to your destination, so you can save yourself more stress and you can be able to rest properly at your hotel or at your friend's place or your parents' place before you guys get ahead with plans. Now, so another important topic intending my couples should talk about is how often do you want to visit your parents or your family members. Now, I've heard series of people who try to keep their in-laws away or their family members away from their home. It's okay, it's understandable, but it would be nice to like completely shut family members out from your family. Okay, there might be, you can set a target like, okay, for the first 2 years of a marriage or 3 years of a marriage, you don't want any outsider, no intruder. You guys don't want like third parties in your house. You guys just want to enjoy yourselves. You guys just want to enjoy yourselves. Sorry, my caller, I just saw that. You guys just want to enjoy yourselves before you start, even before having kids. So you have to talk about it, how often you want to visit, and if you know that, okay, while you are keeping your rules from your family members to coming over, you can just like talk about how often you want to go there yourselves to go and visit them. Now, you might have families that are very, very demanding. I mean, super demanding. It's fine, it's okay. You guys just need to talk it out and like draw like a plan. Like, okay, this is what today, this month, if it's twice in a month you guys want to go, discuss it. Okay, twice this month you're going to be doing it for your family members, if it's for your parents, and however you guys want to do it. And you know, we have intending couples whose parents don't stay together. Do you understand? Some of them have like parents who are far apart, so if one wants to dedicate a particular time to visit the father or the mother, I think it's better that way. And however, if you now happen to get lucky with the kind of family you marry into as nice and accommodative, don't misuse their kindness as being nonchalant about their welfare. You are, as couples now, or you getting ready to get married, it is your responsibility that any of your partners, which of the partner, every of their family has become your family. So every of their needs, directly or indirectly, has become your concern. You might not be able to provide for their needs or anything at that point in time, but be sure that you are particular about their welfare. That is, if you have families or in-laws that are nice, naturally nice, and they don't stress you, they don't do anything, that's key. Then how do you divide your chores? Now, if it's a marriage where you guys are both working and you have little or no work to do, at some point work will come up and you guys might need each other to help each other out. You understand? For example, setting up. If you guys are getting a new place, you're going to have to set up. You guys have to sacrifice your time to set up. That's enough chores, because the lady is not just supposed to, get the interior going, the kitchen in place, the room looking neat and tidy and all that. It's a work of you, both of you. So you guys have to discuss how you need to, get your chores done. And I said it before that I'm not a fan of cohabitation before marriage. In fact, in the Bible I said it that you can't do that. You should not even. Do you understand what I'm saying? Cohabitation before marriage is a no for me, and for the fact that the Bible has already said it. So I think I'm just going to go with that, and not just because my religion refuses it, but because I believe that for every lady in particular now, you should be able to hold on to your dignity and your self, how do they put this, your self-esteem, yes, at least before you get to the man's house. We know there are some men that might not look down, or use that language, look down on you as time goes on, or they start making abuse of the fact that you are staying with them before the marriage, and they start coming at you, saying you guys will get into a fight one day and you guys start jamming yourself with words. But I am just saying, it's better for you to hold on to that little dignity you still have in you, at least before you say I do. And so my point is, some people who are started living, or who might have started living together before their wedding, no problem, then might have seen it in a way they do things. I mean, how to divide their chores. Now, people who have now stayed together before their marriage, which is becoming rampant these days, at least they've been able to see how they can manage their chores, even if, I don't know, whatever issues they go on with. But I still stand with the fact that you have to stay dignified even before you say I do on your marriage day, your wedding day rather. So, but however it is, even if you guys are not cohabiting, the thing you have to do is you guys have to sit down and talk about it. So, babe, this is what I want you to do. Okay, babe, this is how we're going to be doing our chores. If you know, okay, in the morning, or is that we're not going to be keeping dishes over the night, or there's just going to be a way. There's just going to be. So you guys have to sit and talk about it. Now, how to handle a job relocation. Now, when you guys for example, okay, now before you get married or after the marriage, and you get to have there are sudden call up jobs from companies, and like you get a promotion and they will need you to go and head a branch somewhere else. It could be abroad, it could be any other place in the world, it could be even in Nigeria again, or any other state. So you guys have to know how to sort it, especially if you have a spouse that the nature of his or her job requires them to travel a lot. Do you understand? So be sure that you are aware of the changes that will probably happen due to the person's nature of the person's job, and how you can find find a solution around it. And be sure to know what your spouse feels about it, and if any one of you will be willing to sacrifice all it takes to see you progress and not just become jealous or uncomfortable about relocating. Now, there are some couples or individuals who feel how do I put this? Who feel less of themselves. I'll find the right word. Who feel manipulated, yes, by the kinds of job their other spouse are doing, especially if it's a job that requires, or any of the spouses earning more than the other, and the time demand is higher than the person. There's going to be an imbalance and all that. But the thing is, you can always sit down and talk about it. Now, let's also understand that, babe, I know I'm earning more than you, especially if it's a lady. You still need to submit. That's the thing, you still need to submit. So understand that even if your husband is earning 50,000 and you're earning 1 million, you still have to submit, and let him know that, okay, this is how you stand and this is how you guys can sort these things out. Okay, then setting boundaries with your opposite sex or the friends. Now, well, if your spouse is a jealous type, please save your marriage at the early stage, and don't ever jeopardize your relationship with your spouse for friendship with the opposite sex. If your spouse is not comfortable with it or doesn't buy the idea, just stay away. There's no need to use hammer and nail to puncture the head before the head starts to bleed, and before you start to get the impact of the pain that wound will cause you. So save your stress. If you know your husband or your wife or your fiance or fiance is not going to be liking that idea of you hanging around the opposite sex majority of the time, please just save yourself the stress. Don't bother. That you might think you know your spouse very well enough, especially if you're in a long distance relationship and you think you've seen it all. I bet that you would be shocked at the little things your spouse might throw tantrums about. Now, in a long distance relationship where you know that you guys now need to express all you need to know about yourselves, and you feel okay, you might know everything about this person when you guys are mostly apart from each other. Long distance relationship, disclaimer alert, is not nice. I'm saying this for your benefits, but that aside. But if you feel in a distant relationship and you feel you know it all, trust me, marriage is an eye-opener. It takes a lot of sacrifice for a marriage to work. There are many marriages that, for frustration or the other, you want to say you're not doing it here, you're not doing it here, you're not doing it. But guess what? You don't have a choice. You do not. If you still actually really want to keep that marriage, and you actually must fight for that marriage. So the thing is, try to get what you need to do on time. If your husband is not, or your wife is not having it, don't do it at all. And if you know that, okay, especially some of us or other people around, that they feel their best friends are the male sex, or their best friends are the female sex, it's okay, but you can bring it down a little after marriage, because marriage is supposed to be between both of you and nobody else again. So bring it down. If you know it's going to be a problem for your marriage along the line, just bring it. Don't even bring it down. Stop it. Hi, hello. You guys can chit chat. You can talk. But when it's time for you and your partner to have your alone time, I guess it's just best to just keep every other, like, shut every other person. Just that. So I wish I could continue. So I'll just give it a recap. Topics you need to discuss: how to divide your chores, how often you want to visit your family, arriving at the airport on time if you feel you guys need to travel, then setting boundaries with your opposite sex, how to handle job relocations too. So if I have any other points that I missed or I couldn't get a chance to talk about, please feel free to drop your comments in the section below. And please don't forget, like, subscribe, help your girl get to 1,000 subscribers, and share the link. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.